What makes a good sniper in Call of Duty Mobile? Is it the endless amounts of knife switching, the pay to win mythic and try-hard skins, or maybe it's just a God-gifted talent?
Sure, quick scopes are nice, but do you know how to properly hardscope with a sniper?
That's the question. Do you really know how to hardscope, or you just quickscope all of the time? If you're an aggressive sniper, there is a huge tendency that you rely too much on quickscoping. Quickscoping is handy in a lot of situations, but not in all situations, especially if your opponents are passive. It's also an important skill to develop if you want to be a professional sniper one day competing in majors. But how do you actually hardscope efficiently in Call of Duty Mobile? For some who take this in a face value, it's just sitting in the corner and hardscoping all the time. If you think that way, then you are wrong. There are many situations wherein hardscopes become useful. First, if your enemy is too passive and rushing is not an option. Second, in times where you anticipate an enemy to go in a certain direction and you are 100% confident that he will go there. Third, is if you're playing Terminal because it's literally hardscope galore. These are just the 3 basic situations wherein hardscoping can be extremely utilized. There are a lot of situations where it is useful, but for the sake of making this video concise, I only cited 3. In improving your hardscoping skills, the similar principles for quickscoping applies. You need to improve your aim, tune your sensitivity, improve your flicking, and most importantly, work on your game sense so that you actually know when and when not to hardscope. A bonus tip I could give if you're hardscoping for longer periods of time, especially in scrims, is to use the lung refresher perk because it delays the idle sway of the sniper. I want you to watch both of these clips and I want you to evaluate the difference. Clearly, there is a lot of difference between the clips I've just showed. Let's break it down. The clips showed arguably 2 of the best snipers in the COD scene with 2 different playstyles, as we call it, the passive and aggressive. Defining characteristics of both playstyles are showed in your screen. Go see it for yourself. The line blurs when a newbie or intermediate sniper tries to decide which playstyle is best to adapt to be a better COD sniper. Some would suggest to be aggressive because it is more fun and immersive, while others would argue that being passive provides more practicality, especially against good enemies. Which side should you really be on? Here's my take and tips about it. It's better to adapt both playstyle and play according to the situation or competition. You don't want to be running like a headless chicken all of the time, or in the opposite side, you don't want to be playing always as if your life depends on it. Finding a balance in the playstyle spectrum is the best way to look at it to make you a more well-rounded sniper in COD. Stim shots. Perhaps the most underutilized utility in Call of Duty Mobile when it comes to sniping. It provides advantages when used right. If you're an aggressive sniper and you're pinned down, you can use it to evade your enemies. You can use it at the start of the round to get to power positions quickly. You can also use it as a way to gain movement speed advantage over your enemies. This is something casuals should use more often, and for maximum efficiency, you can use Tactician so that you will have 2 stim shots. If you've learned something from this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.